Over the last several years, employees on international assignments are increasingly coming to realize two unavoidable truths. Assignment complexity has increased, and benefit packages aren't what they were. As more and more challenging locations are added to the mix and expectations increased, it's no surprise that international assignments can have a failure rate of anywhere from 10 to 30%, with the most difficult emerging markets potentially doubling that rate. So what can you do to help your expatriate population succeed? According to Cartus's 2012 Trends in Global Relocation Survey, a large majority of respondents think that cross-cultural and language training for both assignees and their families is critical to assignment success. Of course, in our current economic environment, every dollar spent is a dollar argued over, and if an expense can't be reasonably justified, it's likely to be denied. But how do you measure return on investment, or ROI? For programs like cross-cultural and language training, whose results would seem to be less than tangible, the first step is to understand how much of an investment this type of training constitutes in the first place, with the short answer being not much. In fact, cross-cultural training usually comes to be less than 1% of the total cost of relocation, a small price to pay if it can mean the difference between success and failure. Unfortunately, there are inherent difficulties with calculating ROI when it relates to training. For example, factoring in both clients and the assignees' points of view. There are also a number of misconceptions that proponents of cross-cultural and language training must overcome as well. So how can you help? First, you can learn to identify common misconceptions such as assignments are going according to plan because early termination rates are low. Employees who have experienced success in previous assignment locations are likely to succeed in new assignment locations, or language training is a waste of time since the assignee and family are only going to be somewhere for a few years. Second, you can ensure such assumptions don't ambush your international assignees by implementing best practices for measuring and maximizing ROI from cross-cultural and language training, such as conducting candidate assessments for key positions for moves into developing and emerging countries, mandating cross-cultural and language training for more challenging locations, or combining face-to-face language training with self-paced tools. Though the bottom line benefits of cross-cultural or language training may seem difficult to measure, there is no doubt it can be done. For more information, read Cartus's Intercultural and Language Solutions Mobility Insights on Cross-Cultural and Language Training, Measuring Return on Investment.